Have you ever felt overwhelmed, frustrated, or just out of control with life's ups and downs? What if I told you there's a simple but powerful tool you can use every day to help build resilience, inner calm, and focus, no matter what life throws your way? You've probably heard of Stoicism, but today I'm going to show you how to use Stoic Affirmations daily to unlock that potential within you. If you're ready to take charge of your mindset and live a more empowered life, stick with me, because this video could change everything. Let's begin by understanding what Stoic affirmations really are and why they're different from typical affirmations you may have come across. We've all heard things like, I am strong or I am successful, right? And while these can be useful, Stoic affirmations go deeper. They're not just about telling yourself positive things, they're about reminding yourself of truths rooted in ancient wisdom that have stood the test of time. At their core, Stoic affirmations focus on three essential ideas: accepting what you cannot control, strengthening your inner self, and maintaining a calm, rational mind. These are principles that philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus lived by every single day. Think about it. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, faced war, plague, and political turmoil, yet he was able to stay grounded by practicing these very affirmations. So if it worked for someone leading an empire, imagine what it can do for you. So why daily affirmations? Why does repetition matter? Well, Stoicism teaches that our minds are like a garden. We have to tend to them regularly. Just like you wouldn't expect a plant to grow without consistent care, you can't expect your mindset to flourish if you don't nurture it daily. Let's take an example from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Imagine starting your day with this thought. It's a reminder that most of the stress and anxiety we feel are products of our minds running wild. When you begin each day by grounding yourself with Stoic wisdom, you remind yourself that you have the power to control how you perceive the world. One of the most powerful affirmations you can use daily is, I can control my mind. I cannot control external events. This helps center you in your own sphere of control. Over time, by repeating this affirmation each day, you start to internalize it, making it second nature. When something unexpected happens, maybe a tough email at work or an argument with a friend, you'll find yourself naturally focusing on your response rather than spiraling into stress. Now, you're probably asking, how do I actually use Stoic affirmations in my daily life? The good news is that you don't need to carve out an extra hour of your day. These can be seamlessly integrated into your existing routine. For example, start by saying them while you're doing simple, repetitive tasks like brushing your teeth, making your morning coffee, or commuting to work. This makes affirmations feel like a natural part of your day, not something forced or time-consuming. Another great strategy is to write them down. This might seem old school, but there's something about the physical act of writing that cements the affirmation in your mind. Studies show that writing things down improves memory and retention. Grab a notebook or a journal and each morning write down a Stoic affirmation. It could be something as simple as, I will not let external events dictate my peace. Later in the day, reflect on how that affirmation applied to your life. Here's another tip. Use technology to your advantage. Set a daily reminder on your phone with your affirmation of the day. Maybe at 2 p.m. you get a notification that says, the obstacle is the way. That gentle reminder in the middle of your day can shift your mindset and refocus you when you need it most. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one Stoic affirmation that really resonates with you? Or if you're new to this, what challenge in your life could benefit from a daily affirmation? Let me know in the comments below, and let's start a conversation. The more we share, the more we can learn from each other's journeys. To really bring this concept home, let's look at some real-life examples of Stoic affirmations in action. You may know that many top athletes and business leaders incorporate Stoic practices into their daily routines. For instance, take Tom Brady. Now, whether you're a fan of football or not, you have to admit the guy has mastered focus and resilience over his long career. Brady has often spoken about how he stays calm under pressure, focusing only on what he can control. His preparation, his mindset, his effort. rather than external factors like the weather, the crowd, or the outcome. This is a perfect example of the Stoic affirmation: I can control my mind. I cannot control external events. Then there's Tim Ferriss, the well-known entrepreneur and author of. Ferriss has openly discussed how he incorporates Stoicism into his daily life, especially when it comes to managing stress and avoiding burnout. One of his favorite affirmations is, "What's the worst that can happen?" This echoes Stoicism's principle of premeditatio malorum, preparing for adversity in advance so that when challenges come, you're already mentally ready to face them. And this isn't just for high performers. Regular people like you and me can benefit just as much. I've personally used Stoic affirmations to deal with everyday stress. Like when I'm feeling overwhelmed with work, I remind myself, I will focus only on what's in my control today. This simple thought helps me stay grounded and keeps me from being consumed by worry. Section 5. Tailoring affirmations to different situations. One of the great things about Stoic affirmations is that they can be tailored to fit different situations. Not every day is the same, and not every challenge can be addressed with the same tool. That's why it's important to have a variety of affirmations at your disposal. For example, if you're feeling anxious about a big presentation or meeting, a calming affirmation like, "Only the present moment is within my control," can help you stay grounded. It reminds you that you can't control the future, but you can control how you perform right now. This shifts your attention away from anxiety and helps you focus on the task at hand. On the other hand, if you're about to take on a huge challenge like starting a new business or going after a promotion, you might want to use something more empowering like, "I was made for this." This affirmation boosts your confidence and reinforces the idea that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. It's all about finding the right affirmation for the right moment. So I encourage you to try out a few different ones and see what resonates with you in various situations. This way you'll be prepared with the right mindset no matter what life throws at you. Section 6. Why affirmations work. The science behind it. Now let's dig a little deeper. Why do affirmations actually work? Is there any real science behind this, or is it just wishful thinking? The truth is there's a lot of science supporting the power of affirmations. The key lies in something called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. Every time you repeat an affirmation, you're essentially creating new neural pathways. Over time, these pathways become stronger, and the thought patterns you're reinforcing become second nature. One study published showed that affirmations activate the brain's reward centers, making us more likely to repeat positive behaviors. The participants who practiced affirmations also displayed greater problem-solving abilities and a higher tolerance for stress. So, when you repeat a Stoic affirmation like, "The obstacle is the way," you're training your brain to see challenges not as setbacks but as opportunities for growth. The more you reinforce this belief, the more naturally you'll start to approach life with this mindset. It's like building a mental muscle. Practice it daily, and over time it becomes your default way of thinking. Section 7. Common mistakes people make with affirmations. Before we wrap up, I want to address some common mistakes people make when it comes to affirmations. One of the biggest is thinking that simply saying the words is enough. The truth is, affirmations need to be paired with action. Stoicism is about your philosophy, not just speaking it. For example, if your affirmation is, "I can control my mind, I cannot control external events," but you find yourself constantly getting upset by things outside your control, like the news or other people's opinions, then you're not truly internalizing the practice. The key is to align your actions with your affirmations. When you catch yourself slipping into negative thinking, pause, repeat your affirmation, and then adjust your behavior accordingly. Another mistake is not giving it enough time. Some people try affirmations for a week and then give up when they don't see immediate results. But just like with any habit, it takes time to see the effects. Think of it like going to the gym. You wouldn't expect to see massive changes after just one workout. It's the same with affirmations. Give it time and be patient with yourself. Conclusion. All right, we've covered a lot today. What Stoic affirmations are, how to use them, and why they work. Now it's time for you to take action. Start by choosing one Stoic affirmation to repeat daily for the next week and see how it shifts your mindset. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about Stoic practices and other tools for personal growth, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I've got plenty more content coming your way to help you live a more empowered, resilient life. Remember, Stoicism isn't just about thinking, it's about doing. So take what you've learned today and put it into practice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.